think we're ready to show everybody what's going on. Alrighty. This is such a cool looking layout, not gonna lie. I love this layout with the Coca-Cola and everything. So, how's it going, everybody? I'm Swickcover13 and welcome back to another NASCAR live reaction stream. And today we are doing the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona. Now, everybody knows that Super Speedway racing, anything can happen. Just like any other race, anything can happen no matter what. But Super Speedways, you know what's going to happen. The question is it going to happen? But pretty much like the question is when the big one is going to strike. It can happen anytime. We just had, a wreck yesterday on lap 1 in the Xfinity race. But anyway, I'm excited for this race. I asked a bunch of other creators and podcast hosts and, known NASCAR YouTubers and NASCAR fans about doing the, joining in, having their own picks for the race. So it's an honor to do that again and have them shown on the screen, and it looks pretty good. And I also want to mention that I kind of made the fonts like a Coca-Cola font for this stream and everything, since Coca-Cola is a big deal in racing, especially in NASCAR. I thought it would be perfect to do a Coca-Cola theme stream today. And for me, I think the perfect time to do it is only on Coca-Cola sponsored races, and this is for an example. This one's for an example. I kind of wish I did it for the Coke 600, but the Coke 600 is during Memorial Day, and we celebrate, Memorial Day for that. But looking forward to this race. I have 2 picks I think could get it done. One of them is Ryan Blaney, and the other one is a underdog. I think he's going to be up there. He's just got to avoid being in trouble and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I picked Ross Chastain. My other pick was going to be Logano with Blaney, Team Penske, but I want to do something a little bit different. And then I was kind of surprised on how many other people picked the same guys, like Buescher and Wallace and Kyle Busch and Bubba Wallace, or I'm trying to think, even Team RCR in general. Like, I'm surprised on that, but it's a pretty interesting pick, especially some of them caught me off guard, like the Justin Haley and John Hunter Nemechek, and especially Carson Hocevar, and even Todd Gilliland. Todd Gilliland has shown a lot of speed, and he's even starting in the front row with his teammate, which is called Team Front Row. So I'm looking forward to it, and just happy to be here. I hope everybody is having a great Saturday night. Today is a good Saturday night for a fight. You know what that means because of Elton John. And look at this. We got good old 7-time champion up in the booth with Dale Jarrett and Marty Snyder. So that's really cool. We got Michael McDowell, Todd Gilliland starting on the front row. Also, there's a good, like for underdogs, you also have like Ricky Stenhouse and even Priest. A couple of SHR guys are starting in the top 10. But Bowman is starting out like in row 11, I think. Which it's fine because he started pretty like in the back in the Daytona 500, almost won the thing. That still hurts my feelings, but anyway, I'm looking forward to this. Also, another guy like Chris Buescher is definitely gonna be underrated. Even Brad Keselowski. There's guys in the field that are gonna be very desperate for points. They're gonna be racing very aggressively for points. Like, I can expect Bubba Wallace, definitely expect Buescher, even Chastain to race very aggressive. I could see it happening. The only time is they just got to be very cautious, not trying to cause any problems or anything. That's the only thing about this whole situation. And just got a message. I know I'm doing that for a friend. All right, my bad. I had to message somebody. All right, here we go. Also, let me send this link to somebody that might want to tune in because he's been wanting to catch the stream. Crap, I forgot to add something out of the stream. There's something I forgot to take out. I wish I could re-edit it while doing it. But oh well, I'm fine. It'll be alright. You'll be fine. Also, since there's a race on Saturday night, it's you know. All right. How's it going? How's it going, Genius? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I totally forgot that the Monday stream, whatever I put after that, is there, but I didn't see it when I was typing in the Coke Zero 400, Coke Zero Sugar 400. But it'll be fine. I can just edit that out after this stream. As long as it's got the full, like the whole name, it's perfect. We got. I don't know what this commercial is. We have a. Oh, it's a kitty cat commercial. Oh, it's a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, you're good. You're good. This is where we chill. Everybody chills here. We got a. That is beautiful. It's a pretty area in Florida. I've been to Daytona. Went to the 522, and checking out the historical Daytona Beach and going to the flea market and checking out other places around Daytona was really cool. Now, I also want to mention that Leah Diffie is in the booth, and he's going to be in the booth for the Cup Series pretty most of throughout the season. And Rick Allen has been moved to Xfinity, which I always like Leah Diffie. Leah Diffie does really good calls, especially in the IndyCar series. So I'm looking forward to hearing Leah Diffie doing the play-by-play in this. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I'm just looking forward to it. Last year, here's the crazy thing. Last year's Daytona, I tried to do the live reaction, but the internet kept going out, so I couldn't do it. And, I missed one of the wildest crashes in NASCAR history with Ryan Preece's flip. But since we're here today, we just don't know what to expect in this. I mean, we're going to expect the big one. Will somebody flip over? It's a possibility. It's a higher chance that somebody is going to flip over. We all know how these super speedway races are. We know the dangers of these. Like these races right here, I mean, they are Like they become more of a wreckfest more than racing, in my opinion. But I still enjoy them because of the raw speed they're going and the strategic of the way how the drivers are, especially when they lead. Because and seeing how the drafting works at super speedways and seeing how all that works, it's just science to me, and I don't mind it. Oh hell yeah, that would be awesome. Hope you hope your dream becomes reality. We got good old Denny Hamlin being interviewed. Denny Hamlin has three Daytona 500 wins in his career, but he has never won the Coke Zero race. I mean, it used to be called the Pepsi 400 back then, but yeah. I would love to go back to Daytona, and I kind of wish I had, you know, passes to go to Daytona. I would absolutely love to, so I can, take a couple diecasts with me and get them signed. But so far, as a diecast, I only got five I want to get signed, but two of them are just miscellaneous. Like I don't have to, but I want to get them signed since the rest of them are signed, and those are the Alex Bowman, Pocono, and the Las Vegas win. I haven't gotten those signed yet, but I would like to get those, get the Harvick signed of his Richmond win, his last Cup win, and got to get Logano's. Almost had Logano's signature at Indy, and I need to go to a truck race to get Christian Eckes, unless he goes to Xfinity. And that's the thing. I think for Truck Series drivers, like if they move up in Xfinity or something like that, or Cup, you have in my opinion, I think you get a better chance to meet drivers in Xfinity and Cup more than Truck Series. That's how I see it. Alex Bowman is my favorite Cup driver, but in general, I like all of the drivers, but mainly Bowman is my favorite. But yeah, I noticed that. I mean, you can meet a truck driver somewhere, but most of the time but you got to go on a weekend for the Truck Series racing at that track. But some tracks they don't go to the same track as like Xfinity and Cup, kind of like Indy, because Truck Series go to the IRP track, and Xfinity and Cup goes to the the big track, Indianapolis track, or sometimes like Xfinity and Cup will go to this track, and Truck Series will go to a different track. Kind of like today, Truck Series are in Milwaukee right now, and Xfinity and Cup Series are at Daytona. That's the best example I can give. But I think the best time to meet a driver is Xfinity and the Cup, especially if a Truck Series driver is moved up in the next series. It's the best. It's the better opportunity, and also when they do like special, like interviews or meetings or something for fans, like bunch of Chevrolet drivers do the meetup, like the interview meetup for Chevrolet, and Ford does their own thing with Ford drivers, and Toyotas do their own thing with Toyota drivers. Yes, Indianapolis Raceway Park. I actually went to the Brickyard weekend for the very first time. Went to IRP and Indianapolis for the first time ever, and I absolutely loved it. I would love to go back, but it also depends on time, and I mean it depends on everything next year. But I would love to go back because that was one of the best race experience I ever had. And thank you so much for subbing. And I like Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott is a cool guy. I haven't met Chase, but I met pretty much everybody in the Cup Series except for like Chase Elliott, and I seen Ty Gibbs in person. I just never talked to him or got him anything to sign, anything for me. So that's it. That's pretty much all the guys I could think of right now. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all the drivers I met. Except for, actually, I have never met Ryan Preece that I recall. I don't think actually, I have met Ryan Preece. It just took me forever to remember if I did or not. But everybody is cool. Even Kyle Busch is a nice guy. Even if you catch him on his bad day or anything, he's still a nice guy. I tell you this: if you go to a NASCAR race, it's a life-changing experience, and it's worth it. The only thing you got to worry about going to a race is weather, if it comes into play, or depends on how far you'll travel. Depends how the hotel. I mean, tickets. It's not the tickets that are expensive. You can get into a race for like $30, but it also depends on where you sit. I mean, the higher you sit, the more it'll cost for the tickets. But the hotel room mainly gets you. All right, it's about that time for the national anthem. Shake and bake. Hey man, that was awesome. That was a good prayer. Oh, that's cool. Squadrons. Let's go. Um, I had a problem with one friend. She's trying to make me call Combos Rowdy, and I don't want to. Do you think it's right to call him Rowdy? Yes. I mean, they call him Rowdy for a reason. Dude's, dude's fantastic, man. And I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, dude." Kyle Busch, man, has the most wins in the Truck Series and Xfinity Series, and the dude's great behind the wheel. He's one of the best drivers in stock car racing. I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's no freaking doubt about that. But yeah, he absolutely deserves. He actually earned that nickname, Rowdy, for how he was and how he is. But the dude's a winner. You know, I had a conversation with somebody at South Boston Speedway, which is my home track. Um, One sec. I need to check something. Um, and somebody like we were talking about there. There's a guy that owns a store at South Boston Speedway named Perkins, and I go in there and talk to him all the time. But I was commenting on this guy's shirt. He had a Bobby Allison Miller um, T-shirt, retro shirt, definitely from the '80s. And I was looking. I was like, "Hey, that's a really cool T-shirt you got. I really like the looks of it." And we were talking about, legendary drivers like Cale Yarborough, Dale Waltrip, Bobby Allison. You got Davey Allison, Dale Earnhardt, David Pearson, all these guys. And we were talking about, and where we're standing, there's diecast like right behind us, and we were just looking at the drivers that were in the 75th anniversary Lionel Authentic set. Not the pack, not the like the 12 car pack or 10 car pack. I actually have it myself. But we were looking at the individual, and I pointed at Darrell Waltrip, and this dude is like, that guy runs his mouth and always runs his mouth, and I'm like, yeah, they call him Jaws for a reason. And the guy is like, he just runs his mouth, he sucks and all that. And I'm like, dude is like, I looked at him like, well, he runs his mouth, but dude's a winner. He's got 3 Cup champions and 80 wins. I wouldn't call that's if somebody has 50 more wins in the Cup Series, I call that like an elite category in the Cup Series, because winning in the Cup Series ain't easy. It's a difficult achievement to at least get to 50. Kyle Larson, I think he's like 26, 27 Cup wins already. He's still got a long ways to go to get to 50. And I'm not doubting that he can get there. I think he can, as good as he is. But still, man, getting 50 wins in the Cup Series alone is really difficult. It's a difficult achievement. And even if you don't win the championship or anything, but if you got like 50 wins, that's still Hall of Fame record right there. And there's drivers in NASCAR in the Hall of Fame that doesn't even have a champion that's in the Hall of Fame, like Mark Martin, for example. There's a bunch of guys in there that have accomplished great things in racing. But right now, what we're currently looking at is we're looking at drivers that are definitely Hall of Fame status right now, like Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin right now. Yeah, I said Denny Hamlin, but you gotta admit Denny Hamlin has won a lot of races in the Cup Series. A lot of good, 3-time Daytona 500 winner and Southern 500, Coke 600, and Bristol Night winner. All these other races and stuff. Even though he doesn't have a Brickyard win in his belt, but still, it's still something to look at. And Kyle Busch is definitely a future Hall of Famer. Kevin Harvick is going to be in the Hall of Fame soon. But I'm looking forward to it. And now currently we're watching these drivers that haven't won a race build up their career in the sport, trying to get in the Hall of Fame. It's going to be interesting. It's an interesting thing to witness. Right now we're watching guys like Chase Elliott, for example, building up his career currently and trying to make his way up there into the Hall of Fame. And he's still got a long ways to go in his racing career. But hey, we're also watching Kyle Larson build up his career. We're watching Byron Bowman, Brian Blaney, a bunch of guys currently trying to build up their career in race and NASCAR. Looking forward to it. And also, somebody asked me why do I wear a hoodie? Because two reasons is because the light, you get pretty hot by this studio light that I have, and also the PC produce heat as well. So it does get hot pretty quickly because of the PC and the light I'm sitting next to, and I have the AC on right now. And if I get cold, I turn it off and just get too hot again too quick. So I just put the hoodie on, and it works pretty well. Okay, so I'm trying to make a goal. I wish I put the goal up on the stream. I want to try to get to 2,350 subscribers before the end of this month, if possible, and try to at least get to 3K by the end of the year, which that would be a fantastic record. If I can at least try to get to 2,500 by the end of the year, would be perfect for as for that. That would be really cool. So we got a Safe Flight commercial. The race is about to start right like any second. And also this race is supposed to be commercial free, which I'm looking forward to that. You don't really get many commercial free stuff on TV. You don't really get that much. But now NASCAR is doing it for Daytona, Atlanta, and Talladega, which that's fantastic. So pretty much after Darlington next week for the Southern 500, it's going to be Atlanta. It's supposed to be Atlanta, I think. And then it'll be Watkins Glen and Bristol, which unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do the Bristol live stream for that because I'll be out of town. But I really love the layout for the Coca-Cola and everything for the advertisement. It looks really good. Man, this is going to be an interesting race. But you have the thought of like something is going to really I mean, something's going to happen, but you just hope it does, like nothing bad happens in this race. That's the only thing about this. And I hope nothing bad happens tonight. Like I just hope nothing terrible happens. But anyway, it's about getting started to this race. We got a bunch of people at the beach chilling. And Daytona is about to start right now. Look at the crowd too. It looks really good too, man. It's all right. The pace car's off. It's rolling off pit road, getting ready to go for the everything. Everybody's getting situated. Yeah, 3 of Stuart Haas cars are in the top 10. Priest, Barry, and Briscoe are in the top 10. Well, at least Austin Hill has another chance to go for a win. And I just realized Joey Gase is in this. He's in the 44. And we got good old BJ McLeod making it in this race. Really cool guy. I even asked him, can we drink a beer one day? I kid you not, it's in the Pocono vlog when I asked him that. I wish I could ask him again. 7 Daytona top 10 finishes, failed to finish. He hit the wall really hard last year. But he got his good old buddy Bubba Wallace back there. And I don't recall the 19 on the hood on the roof white. I don't recall ever seeing that. Unless I'm blind, which I kind of am. But I never noticed that. I thought it's usually orange. That was kind of weird that my stream was like 19 minutes back, but it didn't show 19 minutes back. That was weird. But Bowman is back there. He's got Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, Chastain, and it looks like he's also got Daniel Suarez next to him. Also, I'm supposed to go live tomorrow for the IndyCar race at Portland as well. So I'm looking forward to that race. Now they're showing the replay of Ryan Preece's flip. Okay, so the VIP passes, the way how they're priced. I got them from NASCAR Foundation off the eBay page, and they always sell VIP passes that way. But for two, it's like 1,000. It's like 1,500. It's $1,500 for two. For two VIP passes, and that also includes like tax and whatever. But you still got to bid on them. And for bidding, it also like you also get sent like an email, and you got to approve everything. You got to have like ID and everything. You got to show your ID and send a picture to them about it, and you got a bunch of it's self-explanatory what you got to do, but yeah, it's like 1,500 for two. But I will say this: if you're going to get VIP passes and you're going to, it also depends on what race weekend you're going. I try to go to I try to go to race weekends where it has like all three series, because if you get the VIP passes, especially on eBay, it comes with all the VIP passes for all three series or whatever series that's going to be there. Because when I went to Richmond, I went to the one where Truck Series and Cup, and I still paid 1,500. And then when I went to Atlanta, I still paid 1,500, and that also includes the trucks and Xfinity and Cup when I went to Atlanta. And it was worth it, especially what you can do and get to the racetrack a lot earlier than anybody. You get there a lot quicker than fans. Then it opens to the public. And I mean, it's like the access and everything is just incredible, and meet so many drivers. It's a it's a lot more easier to meet drivers that way instead of going to like the hauler. I mean, you can meet a driver at a hauler pretty easy. at the merch hall are pretty easy, but it's there. Everything what you need to do at the garage is there. And when I went to Atlanta, I think I brought like 8, 9 diecasts with me, and I got all of them signed except for like one. So that was really, really good. Yeah, the infield passes are really cool, man. Like pretty much if you got the VIP passes, it'll allow you to go into that section in the infield, like the fan grounds. But yeah, it's worth it. VIP passes in general are worth getting, and it took me a long time to finally get VIP passes and able to like fulfill a dream. And if I ever get VIP passes, I want to go to like Martinsville or try to go to Bristol for VIP access. But here we go. We're about to go start the Coke Zero Sugar 400. The pace car is off. We got the front row motorsports cars starting at the front. And 3, 2, 1. The start of the Coke Zero Sugar 400 is underway. And Joey Logano is pushing Michael McDowell. Now everybody's got to be very careful when they enter a corner. Do not push in the corner or somebody's going to go around. Ryan Preece is literally up on Todd Gilliland. So is Logano up on Michael McDowell. Somebody's going on the outside. I don't know who. That looks like Zane Smith. Yeah, I wasn't at Richmond. I didn't go to Richmond this year for both races. I really wish I could went to the last one, but I wasn't able to. And Joe Logano is really pushing McDowell. McDowell and Todd Gilliland are still side by side for the lead. And we're already getting the third line right now. And that looks like Austin Dillon is leading the third line. We're already racing 3 wide. And you see, you got a bunch of Ford guys up in 1 through 6 are Fords. So they're really going to work together. Like, usually Fords work really well together. And now you have Brad Keselowski trying to get out of line and try to get in front of Dillon for the third lane. But it's kind of risky. I could see Brad Keselowski getting out of line once it gets a little bit close, because he was trying to. I mean, he was thinking about it. And Brad Keselowski is going to get in front of Austin Dillon. And here comes Chase Elliott. And here comes Cindric. Oh, jeez. Chase Elliott, that was a heck of a... That's a move. That's a great move he just pulled. Oh, man. We're already going on lap 4 right now. Austin Dillon is trying to push Brad Keselowski. They got the third lane in the middle. Like, it's built up pretty good. It's just like, you know, but you also got Fords running in like the top 5. But somebody might get out of line though. Oh, McDowell almost got turned. They're still side by side for the lead. McGillen and McDowell. Cindric is leading the third lane. He's literally caught up to the third lane from the lead. Look how powerful that third lane is going. He's really riding the high side really well. And Brad Keselowski is going to push him a little bit more and try to get him up to the 41. And here comes some huge momentum. Cindric has caught up to the second, third lane. Now you got McDowell leading by himself. He can go either lane if he wants, but if I was him, I'd rather be with my teammate. But also Logano is on the very bottom, and then you got McDowell blocking like crazy. I thought he was going to get turned by Logano, blocking so early, like blocking so late. If I was Bowman, I would get out of that situation. I think he's out in the back. Oh man, Michael McDowell is blocking very aggressively right now. I'm not kidding. And Logano is trying to take the lead away from him. Now they're side by side for the lead, and Josh Berry's up there. Now Dylan, he's just on the high side with Brad Keselowski. They got that huge momentum run, and Logano is going to be left out to dry unless he sticks in the middle, which that's the best decision he can do right now. But the momentum is so fast on the high side. McDowell, he's blocking like very aggressively right now. I don't know what he's accomplishing. I know he's blocking what you got to, but he's really doing it very aggressively. Now Brad Keselowski is diving it down into the middle. He's getting by Cindric, who was helping Cindric catch up to the lead pack, to the leaders. Now Kyle Larson is up there with his teammate William Byron. Now there was a huge push on the high side. We're 3 lanes deep in this. And now Josh Berry is leading, but you got McDowell still trying to get the lead, and you got Brad Keselowski trying to get the lead. Oh, and Brad Keselowski is getting shoved like crazy. He's really getting shoved by Logano. Dude, it's already on lap 8 right now, and we're pushing very aggressively right now. And you got Byron up there in second. If I'm Bowman, I would definitely get out of that. I'm not kidding. I'm surprised nobody hasn't wrecked. And now McDowell is blocking very aggressively. He's going to push Josh Berry, looks like, to the lead. Oh, man. Keselowski is literally on his quarter panel. Now Keselowski and Berry are battling for the lead. Keselowski is blocking both lanes, all 3 lanes right now. Which we've seen him do this before, but it's insane, man. We're still 3 wide. Now Byron is on the very bottom. Now Berry is going to block him. Brad Keselowski couldn't get down there in time. And Josh Berry is going to try to block the middle, but I don't think that's not going to work. So he went back to the bottom. Keselowski is on the high line. I mean, it's still got commercials, but it's still doing the NASCAR nonstop stuff. Brad Keselowski is blocking the high side. You you have Logano just chilling in the middle. But Josh Berry, he's losing a little bit of momentum. He's 3rd car lane in the back, and now Logano can block Berry if he wants. I tell you what, it's really impressive how they got the 3rd lane going. Oh, that's a beautiful camera angle too. And we got like a front bumper cam. And Ty Gilliland, he's trying to get up to the lead. A bunch of Fords up there, man. That's a lot of them. And that's the thing about the Ford camp. They got a real good teamwork. They got a real good cooperation when it comes to Super Speedway. Oh man, that really blocked the momentum in the middle. Now everybody's got to lay back off when it comes to going into the corner. You don't want to push anybody in the corner. Joe Logano is blocking the middle like crazy. Josh Berry is going to the bottom. The only option Logano has is just stay in the middle in front of Keselowski. Oh, man. Josh Berry is blocking the bottom. And 1 sec. I forgot to fix that. Okay, we're back. We're fine. Well, we got William Byron leading, and good Lord, Kyle Busch is pushing the crap out of Larson. He is real. Oh, jeez, I thought Larson was going around. And Bowman's going to the very bottom. I see they got the odds to win. They even got Kyle Busch at plus 700. That's the thing about super speedway racing. Anybody can win it. You just got to be very aggressive and know how to block and all that stuff. And also, you need luck. Now, Joe Logano shot through the middle. He's going for the lead, and he's leading. He can block both lanes if he has to. Bowman's on the very bottom. Got a huge push. Oh, jeez. That was a stack up. I don't know if anybody caught that, but that seemed like a huge stack up on the bottom. Now the bottom lane is really depleting right now. And now the bottom lane is getting a little bit more help. Now the middle lane is not doing too well. But you also got a bunch of guys going back and forth into the bottom or middle right now. Now Blaney, he's going to ditch William Byron. And Logano is still leading. Todd Gilliland is going to the middle. Oh, I thought McDowell wasn't going to clear Keselowski on the high side. That was close. I think Bowman backed out of the top 10. Like, I think he actually backed out from the bottom. Because it's getting a little bit crazy. Yeah, he's back there. I don't blame him. And that's the thing. You see a lot of drivers, a lot of known drivers that are really good on super speedways usually are in the back, like Hamlin, for example. But you got some guys that are very desperate for points, and they're going for it. Like Ty Gilliland, for example. Ooh, that was close. I thought McDowell got on the wall. Now, Barry is trying to get around Logano very aggressively, but it's not working. Oh, man, which lane is he going to go? Barry is driving like he is hauling ass right now. And now we're 3 wide again. Now Bowman's up on the high side. And what's going on with the signal? Why is the signal out? Why? Oh, come on. Why is it doing this? Really? TV? You gotta be kidding me. TV. Now I can't tell what's going on right now. So I'm going to have to use the app. Oh, never mind. We're back. Alright, we're back. Looks like we didn't miss much. But now we got Todd Gilliland leading this race. Man, look at that. That's cool. I tell you what, super speedways, they really have some really cool camera angles, especially at Daytona. Eric Jones, man, gained 22 spots already. Then it's Bell, Haley, McLeod, and LaJoy, but really proud of Eric Jones. He can actually go out and try to win this thing. He's won at Daytona before, and I always like Eric Jones. Always one of my favorite guys in the field. And we have a lot of pushing on the high side with Todd Gilliland, but the bottom is really getting a heck of a run because of the Penske guys. Now Denny Hamlin, he's showing up. Ooh, that's close. Very close. And look at this, man. You got both of the front row guys up there, too. Working really well together. Trying to get organized really well. Now we got a huge push from the 4 to the 6. And then you got Logano and Ryan Blaney pushing very aggressively. Here comes another aggressive push. We only got 12 laps to go in stage 1. Oh man, Logano. Still aggressive pushing on the bottom. Both of the front row guys are pushing each other for the lead. But Brad Keselowski's coming back. Oh, I thought Cindric got in the wall. Saw his car going up, and it looked like I thought he tagged the wall. Phew. And we have... And there goes Brad Keselowski. He's going to try to go to the middle. So is Cindric. And now they're going to the very bottom. And Brad Keselowski is going to try to take the lead away from Gilliland. But I don't know. But Cindric is going to have a huge run on Todd Gilliland. He's going to push him to the lead. They tried. They tried. And Cindric in the middle, he's going up high in front of Todd Gilliland. Good Lord, there's a lot of Fords in the top 10. And you got good old Joey Gase on the bottom. But the amount of Fords we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a lot of Fords up there. And Josh Berry is blocking very aggressive again. And I can't tell, like, Brad Keselowski's hood looks bent. I don't know why, though. To me, it looks bent. Oh, yeah, the two N38 pretty much got in the fence. Brad Keselowski in the middle. You have Josh Berry on the bottom, and Byron's up high. He's in the third lane up top. But Josh Berry is blocking like crazy. Oh, man. That's the thing, man. Like, when everything works so well, you have something in the back of your mind that something's going to go terribly wrong. Yeah, pretty much. I think half the field are going to disappear. They're racing so aggressively right now, and it's only stage 1. And look, we got the Ronald Reagan car joining the party. No pun intended. Oh man, Josh Berry, he's got to find a lane to go. They were really they were really catching up with Josh. There was no telling where to go. And we have both of the Penske guys at the bottom. Two of them, I meant. And Kyle Larson is really pushing. He really helped the bottom. And Logano is going to block Keselowski. Then Logano is going back to his teammate on the bottom. Yeah, I wish there was an alien paint scheme for the promotion of the movie. That would be freaking cool. And Busher is in the middle right now. He's got Bubba Wallace behind him. Yeah, OBB is at the track. OBB, Allen, Giovanni is there. A couple other people I know, like NASCAR Sky, she's there, and Rhea, Logano fan, she's there too. Bunch of supporters are actually at this race today. I think Dakota Rutledge is there too, if I'm not mistaken. Well, three to go in this stage, and you still got a bunch of aggressive driving. I mean, Bubba Wallace is literally trying to get up to the front. He's in the middle of the pack, but he's got teammates surrounding him, including Hamlin behind Bubba Wallace, and you also have Tyler Reddick behind him too. Yeah, Eric is there. Here's the thing: this race can benefit. I know Chastain is not really up there, but he's really taking his time because you know something is going to happen. And since we're on two to go right now, things are really getting picking up. And it's only stage one. That's the thing. You got so many people driving so aggressively and pushing very aggressively, but they're pushing on the straightaways. That's the best thing to do instead of pushing in the corner. You don't want to turn somebody in the corner. Oh, the pushes are going to be very aggressive, Jeff. And this is the final lap for stage one. Yeah, that was the best thing to do. Now Byron is going to get behind Keselowski and push him. And Josh Berry is going to get a push from Chris Buescher into the lead. And here comes Buescher and Berry. Berry goes to the very bottom and blocks Logano. But Logano is laying back. He's going to try to get a run. So is Buescher. Oh, and it looks like Berry got it. Berry wins stage one. Berry is driving very aggressively, but he's got to do what he's got to do. He has to. If he wants to win Daytona, he's going to have to do that. Mm. We got a Coca-Cola Zero Sugar commercial. Oh, that's cool. There's this iRacing series that posts like radioactive. I think it's called Thunder League. Some Thunder is iRacing series, and they just concluded the season with the championship not too long ago, like recently. I've been watching their stuff, and it's pretty entertaining for iRacing. And there was another iRacing series that used to did like radioactive, but I can't remember what that series was. It was the one with Radman, and he was a part of it, and one of my buddies, H Booth, was a part of it. I knew he was in that league. Matthew Hill. Okay. I got. I know there is. I'm not. I don't think Super Squad is at Daytona. No, he's not. He's not at Daytona this week. Because I know a couple of friends that I know are still at Daytona. I know Gio is there because he took a picture with at the Pockers tweet up today and a couple other friends. And there's also a couple other people I really want to meet down at again at Daytona. Look at Jelly Roll, man. Look at good old Jelly Roll. I really want to go see Jelly Roll. I heard he's really good. My sister went and saw him, and he was really good, what she told me. There's a creature in my closet. I can hear him rumbling round. Love that song. And he's got a lot of good songs. I tell you this right now, if this race ends under caution on the final lap, you know, the past, I don't consider this race a crown jewel. It's not Daytona 500 by any means, but this race is pretty big to win, though. It is a big race to win. And I think what made it really special is, and I hate to say it, but I think the 2001 Pepsi 400 race is what made this race more special. And it's because Dale Jr. won after, months, months after his father passed, but it really made this race huge when Jr. won. And, a couple years later, it's still pretty big. Had some great finishes for the win in this race, and it's definitely a race that everybody wants to win. It's such a cool it's a cool race to watch on TV. Also, it's very fitting for it to be a night race anyway. I tell you what, it's going to get to that point. It's getting to the point outside where it's getting really cold. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow for the IndyCar Portland race. And gonna try to do the live reaction tomorrow for Portland. Excuse me. And I saw where Ferrucci got the pole. I think that's his first pole, I think, in his career. I can't remember. I don't recall it. Honestly, kind of surprised we didn't have, like, a wreck or anything during stage one. I can't get it. What you mean? What you mean? And also, the race is on NBC. It's not on like USA. It's on NBC. Jeez, man. That's weird. I will say this. When I do like the scanners for NASCAR, I usually use my phone. That's what I usually do. And the reason I can't play the scanners on my phone right now while I'm doing live, it is also copyrighted, which is weird. But yeah, they copyright it. And good lord, what the hell happened to Suarez's car? It caught on fire. Good lord. Hit, Suarez's car caught on fire. No, that's good lord. Dude, you know what really sucks? That is a really nice looking paint scheme too. Dude, I'm glad Suarez is out of the car okay, but that's a bummer that car is destroyed. That is such a beautiful paint scheme. Good lord. Dang, that's a shame. Wonder what happened. That's crazy. Well, and I don't know what's going on with the TV. I don't know why the TV's froze up like this. I'm not a fan of Dish Network. Why is it doing this? Why? Well, looks like I'm going to have to use the app. Yep. Because I don't want to miss the restart. Trying to fix this thing. All right. I wanted to see what happened. Oh. All right, here we go. We're back on the restart. Ooh. See, Bowman's up there. I see everybody pretty much went to the high side. But I guarantee they're going to try to make a third lane. Joe Logano is leading, but you got Chris Buescher on the bottom battling for the lead. That was crazy. Oh, look at this. Harrison Burton is showing up. Now they're forming the third lane. And here comes Todd Gilliland. Hmm. And Joe Logano is leading the field on the high side. Gonna see if this works again. I hope it does. Oh, it's working again. Come on. Well, I don't know what's going on with this. There we go. Now we're back. And we got Bubba Wallace leading. Dang. It's finally working on regular TV. You see, man, Truex, look, Truex is 43 points plus. That's because Bubba Wallace is leading, but still. Bubba Wallace is blocking the bottom lane. And Chris Buescher is trying to get the lead away from Bubba Wallace. And here comes Chris Buescher going to the very bottom. Oh, dude, I like this camera angle. They're trying to get the bottom lane forming. Jimmy Johnson is so calm when he's interviewed. Holy moly. He sounds like one of those instructors, like trying to figure out something on a website or something. But we got the bottom lane forming really well, and that is Chase Briscoe on the bottom. Oh man, 17 is getting shoved by Keselowski. Both of the RFK guys are up there. Now, oh man, that's going to be a little bit stack up, but everybody's fine. Jeez, man, you have Busher and Keselowski, both of the RFK guys. Busher is still not locked in. Corey LaJoy's in the picture. Austin Hill's there, and Daniel Hemrick are up there. And you see, this stage is 60 laps. Well, pretty much 50. Yeah, it is 60. Because once it gets to 110, it'll be 50 laps to go in this race. Yeah, we're still 3 wide. And Bubba Wallace is blocking the top lane and middle lane. But Chase Briscoe is there. He's side by side with Bubba Wallace for the lead. Got John Hunter Nemechek in 22nd. It looks like John Hunter Nemechek is about to fall asleep. It's like he's about to fall asleep behind the wheel. Mm. Dang, you got. I mean, Bubba Wallace is there. He's leading. Blaney is in the middle of the pack. It's and now Bubba Wallace is blocking both lanes up top and bottom and the middle. He tried to get back to the middle, but Busher was there. Bubba Wallace is blocking the top lane and middle lane. Oh, I thought that was a door slam. And the middle lane is a lot stronger than the high lane, but Bubba is still blocking both lanes. The very bottom lane is gone. Like, there's no third lane, really. And the third lane is, like, 20-some cars back. But the middle lane and top lane are really going fast. Like, they're hauling. Oh, and Bubba Wallace, man, he's still blocking very aggressively. But now Chris Buescher is battling Bubba Wallace for the lead. They're still battling aggressively. Now Bubba Wallace is leading both lanes. But Chris Buescher is trying to get there, but can't. So, alright, Bubba Wallace is still blocking the bottom lane. Both of the RFKs are at the bottom. And you got two Penske guys on the top lane. He's still got a long ways to go in this stage. And this is the second stage. You still got a third stage to deal. You got to deal with. And now Ross Chastain, he's there, but they're trying to get the third lane going on the very bottom. Bottom lane is working. Now you got Chastain ahead of the bottom lane. That's really going to help them. Now the 6 has got to make a decision with the 17. Should he go to the very bottom? Which they more likely will. I gotta thank Tyler for his service for that. That was cool. Bubba Wallace is still leading. Now both of the RFK guys are in the top lane. The bottom lane is really forming. Now you got good old Tabloid showing him being, spotting. Tabloid is a good spotter. He used to spot for Logano. And he even spotted for William Byron and got him his win at Daytona. Yo, those little bite muffins that are on Stenhouse's car are really good, especially the blueberry ones. The only thing is about this, if Bubba Wallace... Oh, there they go! They're wrecking! Chastain's around. Larson is around. Byron, Bowman's around. A lot of people are around. Even Truex is around. And Gregson. That was freaking random. Damn, Noah Gregson is crab walking. Bowman looks okay. The Reagan car survived. LaJoy is, I guess he's flat spotted. I wonder what. There's another car at the bottom. That has to be Gregson. Hamlin's destroyed. Bad week. What happened? Oh, Noah. I wonder where Kyle Busch. All right, Kyle Busch made it. Jeez. Okay, LaJoy. I can't tell LaJoy is getting shoved too. I guess he was really getting shoved. Good lord, man. Oh my lord. I guess Bowman's okay. I don't know about Chase. This is a better shot. That was so quick when that happened too. 10 cars involved. I don't think Bowman's destroyed. He looks okay. He looks good. Good lord, man. That was like so random when that happened too. I wasn't prepared for that. But it looks like Bowman's okay. I Chastain looks like he's gonna be done. I mean, the front end of his car is bunched up. I personally don't know about Truex. I don't know if Blaney got involved. I don't think he did. I hope he didn't, because that was one of my picks. But I don't like LaJoy was getting. I guess he was getting pushed, but he really pushed the crap out of Gregson. And I can't put 100% blame on LaJoy on that. And I know a lot of people on social media are, but I don't know. I think it's just a. I think LaJoy was getting really shoved there, and Gregson just lost control. I don't know. Now I just saw where Bowman's 2 laps down. I don't know if that's true or not. Hope not. Yeah, so far we're like a lap down or two. Well, not many. I don't. I don't think Blaney got involved. I don't think. No, I don't see his name at the very bottom. But I want to see the replay. Denny Hamlin's done. Well, that went completely wrong for Hamlin. Gregson is going to be out. His car is crab walking, like really bad. But hey, the good thing is Kyle Busch did not get involved. If he wants to win this race, he's going to have to go for it. Jeez. Well, Blaney got lucky. He was in the middle of it, but he got real lucky. He just pushed through it. That just really messed up Gregson. Yeah, and you know what? Kyle Busch did get lucky. He wasn't involved. I'm just saying. And I don't shoot. Burton was in the middle of it. Oh, Chastain's still in it. All right, got cars pitting right now. All the RFK guys are good. All I guess all 2311 is good. I think I don't see Reddick. I didn't see Reddick involved in the crash that I know of. Bell's in it. You have both of looks like both of the front row cars. Busher got out of pit road pretty quick. All the Team Penske guys are still in it. I don't know if all right. Chase Elliott's pretty much done. Yeah, Chase Elliott's going behind the wall. He's pretty much done. Good lord, you think about that wreck. I mean, it was a big one, but some of the cars that were involved look like they didn't get that much damage, man. Bowman is one of them, but he said that he did get hit in the right, and like the right rear or right front, and then got hit in the back. But it didn't look like it didn't break a tie rod or anything. His car looks fine, and he even said his wheel is straight, so that's good. And so far, we're only one lap down right now. That's what it's showing. Got a Pizza Hut commercial. Yo, they said those Pizza Hut boxes are not worth it for $7. I don't know. I tell you what, the melt, the pizza melt or whatever they got, those look really good though. Not gonna lie, they look really good. Also, I hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. Tomorrow is supposed to be scheduling the IndyCar Portland live reaction stream. I was thinking about doing Milwaukee, but more than likely I kind of want to do the IndyCar because the IndyCar race last week at um, Gateway was really good, and I had a lot of fun doing that one too. We got the Coke Zero sugar bottles on the wall like they did last year and the year before. Yeah, he's really chugging that drink. All right, they're doing more repairs on Ross Chastain's car, and Bowman's car is being repaired. Now they're showing. Now they're showing 2 laps down for Bowman. We still got a good ways to go. I think Bowman can bounce back. I think, but we'll see. I tell you what, I don't think Blaney has any damage on his front end. Reddick got through that. Reddick literally got through that. That's pretty impressive. Like, he was. Somebody else got through too, and that is Bell. Oh, okay. Reddick got tagged in the left rear a bit. Yep. Field got the taste of LaJoy. I know he's going to talk about it on Stacking Pennies. He's literally going to talk about that whole thing. Ooh. I'll tell you what, that big one really benefited Wallace. It really did. But if Busher is going to be out of the lead, I wonder where Truex is going to be. And it's possible Truex can lock himself in tonight. It's possible that Truex can lock himself in tonight. All right. So they're showing all the ones who were involved in the crash, but there's way more guys that were involved. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tyler Reddick was involved. Even Ryan Preece and Austin Hill were involved too. I didn't know. I saw Will and Byron go around. But here we go. We're getting ready to go back green. So Bowman is 1 lap down. That's what it's showing. And I hope it's true. As long as we can get by Chastain, which Chastain has way more damage than Bowman, that'll be fine. Now we got Chris Buescher getting pushed by Logano. You have Josh Berry on the bottom getting shoved by the 38 of Todd Gilliland. Got coming to 28 to go in stage 2. Everybody is just chilling in the back. I don't blame them. Now, I don't know what position LaJoy's in. I tell you what, both of my drivers are still racing. Well, Chase Elliott's out. Shane Van Gisbergen's in 8th as well. He's doing decent. Also, he's running full time next season in the number 88 car. That car is going to look so freaking cool. Got Kyle Busch up there. Everybody is in a single file line trying to just make it to the end of this stage. Man, I would love to see Chastain and Bush and Busher to get in. Especially Busher has come close he has this season to come to win and lock himself in. Yeah. Shane Van Gisbergen up there in 8th. That's really cool for Shane. Driving the number 88 and seeing that car being with Trackhouse instead of Hendrick is going to be kind of weird to see, but I'm looking forward to it. Also, Bowman is leading the lap down, so once everything is smooth, he should be hopefully get the lucky dog. Unless a caution happens right now, yeah, we should be okay. As long as we're not a part of the caution, we're fine. Now they're trying to form a lane on the bottom. If they put Suarez at 40 and it's saying off, I would just be out. That car was on fire. Mm. You see, I don't know how bad Todd Reddick's car is when he got hit in the left rear. And Blaney is in the middle, out to dry. And they're trying to get the bottom lane going, and Kyle Busch is going with them. Oh, that's a huge push. Bubba Wallace almost got turned. But here's a huge run for the lead. Now Bubba Wallace got a huge momentum run. And you got a bunch of cars coming through the middle. Oh, and you got some cars are getting kind of loose coming off the corner. And here comes Todd Gilliland and his teammate Michael McDowell going for it. They're going for the lead. And Bubba Wallace is blocking very aggressively. And Joey Logano is going to the middle. There is a bunch of Fords in the top 10. Holy moly. I counted like 7, 8 Fords up in the top 10. No, I will not be at Bristol, unfortunately. I'll be out of town when the race happens. Jeez, man, you have Todd Gilliland taking the lead away from Bubba Wallace. Like, Gilliland is an underdog in this race. No doubt about it. He's definitely an underdog, and now Bowman's in the middle of the pack. If I was Bowman, I would just stay behind or something. As long as he's ahead of Chastain, everything would be fine. Now you got all three Team Penske guys on the bottom, and Bubba Wallace is being cut out. But Tyler Reddick is up there. I guess his car's fine. Oh, and that was going to be a huge push. The top lane lost a lot of momentum. Oh, they're really pushing on the high side. There's a bunch of shoving going. I'm trying to see where Chastain is, but I don't see him anywhere near Bowman. Well, he's back there. I see him. Cody Ware's up there too, guys. Joe Logano is leading with all three Penske guys in the top three. And here comes Kyle Larson on the high side. I don't know what the next race is going to be for me. It might be the Roval, probably be the next race I'm going to. But if not, it will be Martinsville for sure, because Martinsville is my home track and it's not far. I would love to go back to Bristol again. I'm glad you have fun at Michigan and seeing LaJoy's undercarriage as well. And I like to see Kyle Busch win, at least try to make it into the playoffs. I would like to see Kyle Busch win this. It's going to be so difficult to win this race. Oh, no! Oh, Cindric almost lost it. What a save by Cindric. Good Lord. I am surprised he survived that. I hope he doesn't. He might have a flat. I don't know. I hope he doesn't. He kept it in the right direction, but I wonder who knocked him out of that. But what happened? Oh, there was contact between Larson and Cindric. Maybe Blaney pushed Cindric into Larson. Maybe, I don't know. I don't. I don't know what happened, but that was really close of being another big one. I tell you this, Cindric is pissed. Yeah, Martinsville. I tell you this, if you go to Martinsville, it is a game changer. It's such an awesome short track to watch a race, and just being there in person, it's great. And the activities you can do outside the track are really good. And I do recommend the fan pass. Get the pit pass. I recommend it. Well, we got Joe Logano on the bottom, and then you got Kyle Larson trying to take the lead away. Man. Coming 15 to go in stage 2. Larson has never got a top 5 in the Cup Series at Daytona. Tyler Gilliland is pushing Larson. I wonder where Shane Van Gisbergen is. He's all the way back in 26. And there's a lot more pushing and shoving going on. Oh, and Eric Jones is in the wall. He's got a flat tire. Come on, can we have a caution? Oh, and there's a car blowing up in the back. Okay. And that is Shane Van Gisbergen. He blown up. That car grenaded too, man. That should help Bowman get back on the leading lap too. That should really help Bowman be able to get back on the leading lap. But yeah, Shane Vegas Bergen's done. Dang, Trackhouse is not having a good day. Yeah. Oh man, that car really smoked. He hotboxed the car. I tell you what, it's gonna be fun doing the NASCAR uh, recap on this season. And I'll tell you this: the reason I don't do the recap seasons on this season right now is because I'm waiting for the whole season to finish before I do anything. Because there could be something happening in the future that can be like a epic foreshadowing or something. But I do have some really good, interesting jokes I'm going to use. And Shane Van Gisbergen's out of the car. I mean, I know it's a collet car for the 16, but still, I still consider SVG a trackhouse driver. And then Eric Jones blows a tire. It's unfortunate. And here's the thing: I always support Eric Jones no matter what. I even met the guy multiple times on different occasions. But I also want to say that even though he signed another contract with Legacy again, I was really hoping he would have gone back to like go to a different team, especially Joe Gibbs. But no, that wasn't the case. So the only thing I could think to say for Eric Jones, I just hope the best for him, man. I really want to see him get back into victory lane more often. And I love the LED lights they got for the sponsorships. And I actually came up with an idea I want to do for sponsorships for NASCAR that would be really cool. And that's SVG's PR. Look at everybody on TV. Hmm. So much shit going on. It's still got a long ways to go. It's 9:17 on the East Coast right now. And I think Bowman should be on the lead lap. Should be. All right. Yeah, I thought they were going to throw the caution for Jones, but they didn't. It was the other issue. Dang, that's crazy. Well, since they're just going around the track, I don't think Eric Jones is a lap down. I would love to see Truex win a race before he retires. And also his brother win yesterday too. That was really cool. Verizon Frontline. Darlington is going to be really fun to do reaction next week. Hmm. Still got a long ways to go in this thing. Mm. I don't know what this commercial is. And I thought that was Audrey Plaza. Donate Life Virginia. Oh. And we got a Nissan commercial. Hmm. No. Truex and Chastain going back on pit road. I'm definitely going to miss Truex. Definitely. Mm. Definitely going to miss Truex racing every week. You know what gets me? How's it going, Carl? What gets me about Denny Hamlin saying Truex is, one of the best teammates he ever has. But if you recall, like a couple years ago, or like a couple seasons, every now and then during Radioactive, Denny has put Truex in some bad spots. Not gonna lie, Truex has got 34 career Cup wins and got two Xfinity champions and one Cup champion. I think what Truex should do is run a truck full time schedule and try to win that championship. Kind of like what Kyle Busch is going to do when he retires. And Bowman's on the leading lap, so we're good. We're absolutely fine. I want to find where I can get Grillo's pickles. I love pickles. I wonder where I can get some. And I would love to go back to a Cheddar's so bad. And I don't even know what the closest Cheddar's is. I'm going to have to look it up. Maybe one in Greensboro or somewhere in Durham. Dang, that car really, really disintegrated. Speaking about F1, I saw where Lando Norris got the pole, and I think it was Ocon that got like disqualified or something. And I saw, man, I tell you what, Logan Sargent took a hard hit. Good lord, that was a real hard hit he took. I don't, I mean, he got out of the car, and the car was on fire. Thank God he got out of it, and he's okay. Now they're saying like telling they're telling I think it was Albon or Ocon that got disqualified. I can't remember, but one of them um and people are saying like give Sergeant Albon's car. Yeah, Kyle Busch has got a really fast car. He's got a real good car today. But for real though, like because like Sargent wasn't performing well, and then Albon wrecked his car, and they gave Albon Sargent's car that one race, and now they're doing it, trying to make it like the complete opposite. Basically, it's a meme. It's a meme going on right now. But you know Williams is not going to do it. And then speaking about F1, I saw where they're selling um, F1 124s at Walmart. I haven't been to my Walmart in a while, but last time I was told there was no diecast there. But I saw they're selling 124 F1 cars, and I definitely want to get a few of them. If I can find any of the McLarens, I'll be happy, or any of the Red Bulls, maybe Ferraris. Shit, why not get all of them? I'd be pretty happy with that. Ray Wright, pit crew coach. You know, I never recall the white number 19 on um that car. Bowman, Bowman's getting his lap back. I guess no, never mind. He's already got his lap back. He's just getting back on where the lead cars. I was about to say, but coming to 7 to go in stage 2. Still got a long ways to go in this thing. Here we go. We're about to go green back again in 3, 2, 1, and green, green, green. Here we go. Coming to 7 to go in this restart. See, Byron is still in this. I thought he was out. See, Truex can lock himself in. He just got to get a couple more points, but it's not going to work. But something's going to have to happen to the top guys. And Bowman is he's got a huge run in the back, but there's a huge shove between Team Penske and the 6 and 5. And I just realized that's 5 and 6 right there. But Team RFK is back there behind Larson. And Bubba Wallace is going to try to push Blaney. And there's going to be a lane. Try to get a third lane going up. And I thought Cindric was going to be put in the fence. Bowman is going up in the third lane. Oh, man, they're really shoving like crazy. They're really pushing. Now there's going to be a third lane forming again. And Bell is leading it. And Bell has got up to the 45, but it's not going to do much. He's going to need some more help on the high side. They're just really going to have to keep pushing. They're really going to have to keep pushing Bell if he wants to get up to the leaders. But 23-11, yeah, 23-11 are going to go up high. They're going to ditch Ty Gilliland. If I was Bowman, I'd try to go to the very bottom lane. Oh, man, they're really pushing. And Brad Keselowski is pushing Larson to the lead. And Larson is really getting shoved into the corners. That is not good. And Logano still in the middle. 4 to go in stage 2. And Larson are still on the bottom pushing. Now Keselowski is out of the picture. He is going to go for the lead. He got up in the top of the 22. I have a bad feeling about this. And now the outside lane, that very high lane, is trying to get a good run. Now the 17 is pushing the 5 into the lead. Kyle Larson could go any lane he wants, but he's going to stick to the bottom. I have a feeling somebody's going to get turned. 3 to go in stage 2. Bubba Wallace on the high side, getting a huge push from his teammate, Tyler Reddick. They're making that high lane work. They're really making it work. That's crazy. That's all the cars in this pack so far. Cindric is going to the very bottom. Bowman is in there. He's up there. He's trying to get points, which I'm really happy for him. They're still trying to get the outside lane going. And Logano is going to push Brad Keselowski. Now it's Larson and Keselowski battling for the lead. Oh, Keselowski. Keselowski is really getting pushed by Logano. Now the third lane is non-existing. It's just only the bottom and middle lane. They're still trying to get the top lane going, but it's not. I don't see anything working. Keselowski and Logano try to clear the bottom. Now Keselowski's going to the bottom and block Larson. 1 to go in stage 2. Keselowski tried to block Logano, but it didn't work. Now Logano is going to get a huge run on the high side. That's really going to stack up the bottom. Oh man, the bottom is really stacked up. Now the high side got Logano leading. Oh man, they're really close to each other. They're really close to each other. And Blaney is going to go to the bottom. Ty Gillen thought about going to the bottom. Blaney and Logano going to the bottom. Keselowski is going up high. Oh, Blaney is blocking like crazy. And Logano is going to block the high side of Keselowski. Who's going to get the win of stage 2, and it's going to be Logano. Ty Gillen got 5th in points. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, here he comes. Final stage. Don't know what to expect. Still got a good ways to go. Stomach. NationalDebtRelief.com. Brad Keselowski. Oh, this is when they made his car like a convertible. Yeah, Diffie is a great commentator. I always like Leah Diffie. Always, he's always really good being a commentator, especially for IndyCar. He's gonna he usually always has great calls. Mm, Sunoco Fuel. If I go to Talladega, it'll probably be the one in the spring. They usually say the one in the spring is better when it comes to Boulevard. That's one of the reasons why I want to go. I would love to go to Boulevard, have the best time of my life. You know, they don't show the pit stops. I mean, they have shown them, but most of the time it's during commercial, which is kind of strange. I don't care. That's the thing. I don't have Facebook anyway, but um, if Leah Diffie is a good commentator, he's a great commentator. But you got people complaining because one, I think the reason is they complain because they don't know who he is. Even if they do know who he is, he's a way better play-by-play commentator than Rick Allen, in my opinion. And shoot, Leah Diffie even called some NASCAR races like the Michigan one where Larson did the crazy restart. I actually looked up that sponsor Justin Haley's running that burger place and tried to find one nearby. There's none near me. I also want to go to a BurgerFi, and the thing is about BurgerFi, if I ever go to one, I want to get a freaking burger or something. But probably when I land in LaGuardia, I'll find like a nice spot to eat or something, or somewhere in Nashville when I go to the Nashville airport. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Is when I arrive at Nashville airport, I'll probably get something while I'm there because it's gonna be a while for the second plane when I get on that plane. Hmm. Hope everybody is having a good Saturday night. I know this race is like it's um most of the time I don't you see I like doing Saturday night lives because I have Sunday, but sometimes it gets kind of tiresome most of the time on Saturdays because most of the time on Saturdays I'm doing something. I'm usually wide awake, but since I'm going live and taking time and doing this, and also having a great time talking about the race with y'all. Just at least there's two races coming on tomorrow, and probably after this one. It depends on how long this race takes. I wonder who's winning the who's winning at Wake County for Cars Tour. I'm really curious on who's winning. Let me see. I'm actually gonna look it up right now. And Landon Lewis won today. And he races for Kevin Harvick Incorporated, and that was his first Cars Tour win. But they're also saying that Isabella got screwed. I want to see what happened on that. And the good thing is about Cars Tour, they do release their highlights on YouTube. So if you miss the race, you can just watch the highlights. All right, we got coming to 59 laps, I guess. Mm. Mm. Nose itches. Yep. Look at this. Justin Haley up there. But we're getting ready for the restart for the final stage. Well, we're getting ready for the start for the final stage right now. Pace car is off. And the start of the final stage is underway. Here we go. Going through the gears. Green, green, green. It's great to see Kyle Busch up there, man, but he's just going to have to be very, very cautious. Look at Harrison Burton up there, too. Michael McDowell leading the field. And Joe Logano is trying to get a run. Truex is 2 laps down. But I wonder what the points are. Okay, now they're showing it. So McDowell is leading, but if McDowell is going to be out of the lead, Barry's going to be up there. But I wonder where Truex will be. If he's going to be, I think he's got to be like 78 points plus in order to be locked in, I think. You still got a bunch of cars, you know, especially the good cars are in the way back too. I mean, Cindric is up there. What's up, Marvin? How you doing, buddy? You have Nemechek on the very bottom behind Chase Briscoe. Shoot, Zane Smith could win. Anybody could win the super speedway races. You just got to have luck and be aggressive and know how to block well and draft and all that, and work well with others. And I realized that the 3 has a red spoiler. I just realized that. And Chastain, he's 29th, multiple laps down, I reckon so. And Chris Buescher's 25th. Yeah, that's because McDowell is leading. That's why Bubba Wallace is out right now. And that's the thing. If McDowell is not leading, that should put Truex like pretty high up in points, at least somewhere up in the 70s. And Chase Briscoe and Nemechek are still on the bottom. They're pushing Cindric. I don't think anybody's in front of Cindric right now. It doesn't look like it. No, so yeah, nobody's in front of Cindric right now. But Busch is backing off a little bit so he can get a huge run with Harrison. Big push with the 2 and 14. He's trying now. Josh Berry and Haley are trying to go for it, but Cindric went back up. They're trying to get the bottom lane going too. Now John Hunter Nemechek is showing up. Now he's behind Cindric. I mean, not Cindric, behind Briscoe. Now a bunch of cars are coming down to the bottom. And it looks like a bunch of cars are going to go to the bottom every time they get in the corner. Oh, man. That was close with Briscoe. I don't know what Briscoe was thinking, but okay. Yeah, McDowell almost won Talladega. He was blocking way too fast and spun. But I wanted Keselowski to win that race so bad, but luckily Keselowski does have a victory this season. Oh, somebody gets in the wall. I think that was Jones that got in the wall. That's what it looked like. I tell you what if Ty Gibbs wins in that Reagan car? That would be something. And I saw videos of Dennis Quaid, the actor that's playing Ronald Reagan in the movie, was doing pit stops, like practicing the car, stopping the car for the pit stops. That was kind of cool. Oh, Corey, what the fuck are you doing? Jeez. I don't know if y'all saw that. Corey LaJoy almost fucking caused a. Good lord, he almost fucking LePage the field, dude. The fuck were you doing? Definitely gonna have to trust your spotter in this race. Justin Haley, man, he's going all over. You know what? I totally forgot my fantasy. Mm. Dang. All right. Well, Josh Berry is trying to get in front of Larson, but that's not going to work. He's desperately trying. He's thinking about it, but he's not going to do it. You got John Hunter Nemechek running in third. And you got Cindric diving to the bottom, trying to get with his teammate, which that's pretty smart. But I don't know where Blaney is, though. I wonder where Blaney is. Alright, I see Blaney's car. He's like in the middle of the pack. And then you got a bunch of cars jostling in the middle, then going up in the high side, going to the bottom, and can't really pick a lane. They don't even know what lane they want. And I know desperately Blaney is trying to get up to his teammates because they're pretty safe up there. Okay, that burger from Sonic does look pretty good. The top side is still running faster than the bottom. They're still trying to get a bunch of cars at the bottom, too. Daniel Hemrick is pulling up behind Logano. Also, I forgot about the final appeal for RCR. That's supposed to come in fruition Monday. Yeah, I always love NASCAR nonstop. And, you know, they also said, like, Atlanta and Talladega are also going to be commercial free. But technically, it still has commercial, but you can still watch the race going on side by side. BMW Championship. I wonder if you win that golf tournament, you get like a BMW, which I probably assume you will. Americans Got Talent. I used to binge watch that show every week, but I think the older I got, the more or less I'm interested in watching. Also, I went to the sports bar in town, and it was, and I got some gator bites and some oysters. They were pretty damn good. I was pretty satisfied how the food turned out because the last time I went there it wasn't the best, but it was pretty good this time when I went. And those gator bites were really good. Xfinity fastest lap is Ricky Stenhouse, 197.321 miles per hour, a time of 45.611 on lap 28. And he's still hauling ass. He's still got a real good car. Let's not forget, Ricky Stenhouse has won Daytona twice. See, Todd Gilliland tried to go to the very bottom, but that gap closed up pretty quick. But I wonder who's going to help good old Cody Ware. Ricky could get to the bottom if he wants to, get in front of that Chevy. See, Larson has won a Daytona, but it was in the Xfinity Series, though. And it was the race when Justin Haley, supposedly went to the bottom, to the double lane on the bottom. All right, here we go. Keselowski is going to push Logano. Logano can't go anywhere. There are a bunch of Fords in the middle, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 Fords in the middle row. They're trying their best to, let's say, be patient. Like, they're literally, like, all bunched up together. And it's going to be kind of hard to go somewhere. Unless they trying to form a third lane some way, somehow. But I don't see it happening right now. No time soon. I think the third lane is going to form once they probably get another caution. At least have a restart. Because most of the time, third lane usually starts on during on a restart. But still, I mean, it can happen anytime now. Ricky Stenhouse and Michael McDowell. See, you see, like, whoever's leading this, the one who's leading is burning more fuel than anybody. Now, Justin Haley and McDowell are going to block the bottom. Oh! Barry! Who? That opened the door for the bottom for Cindric to get up there, but geez, Barry and Haley almost wrecked. Look, I'm down to see Barry win, especially in a SHR car. I'm down to see Josh Berry win a race in person. Like, I always like Josh Berry. Oh, and there goes Justin Haley getting in front of Cindric and going for the lead. That was a very aggressive block, but it really helped out Justin Haley get the lead. Justin Haley almost got wrecked too. Bowman is just chilling back there. Blaney's in 20th while his teammates are up running in the lead. Jeez, man. Justin Haley got extremely lucky. Didn't get turned. You also got Brad Keselowski behind Logano. And okay, now they're even for the lead between Cindric and Justin Haley. And Justin Haley's going to the bottom. He's blocking. He's going to block both lanes. He's going to have to. Now both lanes are even except for the leader. He's ahead out a little bit. Michael Jordan reaction. It would be an honor to meet Michael Jordan. I would love to meet him one day. That would be really cool. And more than likely, I'm not going to ask for an autograph unless he wants to sign something. But it would be, I just want a picture with him. At least have a picture with MJ. And being like, hey, I met Michael Jordan. Now Justin Haley, he's getting passed. Now he's side drafting McDowell. A small frosty at Wendy's is only $1. Hell yeah. Everybody is still double file. And Justin Haley is still going back and forth and blocking. But Josh Berry looks like he's going to get a huge run on the high side. I tell you what, Celsius is actually pretty good. I like drinking those. Dang, looks like the bottom is losing tons of energy. That's what it looks like. Because Cindric is lined up with like the fourth car, but I mean, well, no, you still got cars on the bottom with Cindric, and that's McDowell. Justin Haley is. All right, now this is kind of weird, but everybody is still in the line, but they're kind of spread out a bit from each other. And looks like they're trying to get up in the high side, trying to get everybody up in the top. Yeah, they're gonna get up in the top. Everybody's gonna be a train. Best average finish all time at Daytona: Darrell, Richard Brickhouse, John Hunter Nemechek, Fred Lorenzen, Lee Petty. All right, so since we're pretty much going into a train, somebody's got to cue the Thomas the Tank Engine theme. Mm. No. No, I don't think they will. I hope they don't. We got 33 to go in this race. I see Corey LaJoy is on track still. Almost about to LePage the field. Martrex Jr. is on pit road. He's leaving. That's crazy. We haven't even seen green flag pit stops yet. Yo, Cody Ware is showing up. He's up in fifth. And he's about to join his teammate. Oh, wow. That sucks. Bowman is showing up. He's getting up there. Yeah, we still haven't had green flag pit stops. But I guarantee somebody's going to screw up. Somebody is going to have to screw up. Yep. Look, man, look. Cody Ware is making an impression. See, Bowman is not in the bottom. He's up top. Now they're just trying to get up to the top lane. They're still trying to get the bottom lane going. Like, they're literally trying to get the bottom lane, unless those guys are going to pit. You know, Hunt's Brothers Pizza, I only had it one time. I only ever had Hunt's Brothers Pizza one time, and it wasn't bad. And, you know, most of the time at Hunt's Brothers Pizza is more of like a gas station selling type pizza. I thought Hunt's Brother Pizza would be like a Domino's or Pizza Hut or Papa John's, that kind of brand. But not gonna lie, their pizzas are actually not bad. Oh, they're really trying to get the bottom lane going. They're literally trying. They're really pushing. Especially Bubba Wallace pushing Bell. Yeah. I've been to a Wawa, but I never had anything like their own food at Wawa, and people told me like they got some pretty good food. I want to go back to a Bucky's so bad, but luckily Bucky's they're building one, and that's going to be like an hour away from me. But it won't open till like next year or the year after. But I tell you this right now, once that place opens, I'm definitely going to get a bunch of brisket sandwiches and burritos because they're so freaking delicious. And I never had Hunt's Brothers Pizza's breakfast, but it does sound really good, especially having like sausage and like have the sausage and all that stuff on it. And I tell you what, when I was in school, I used to get a shit ton of the breakfast pizza. And the pizzas at the school I went to were pretty damn good. Coming to 25, kind of surprised that nobody hasn't bid it. Yeah, I know there's going to be one near Busch Gardens, but there's also one going to be in Mabane, North Carolina, which it's like an hour from me. So I'm not. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that whole thing. And look at this, everybody. Still got a pretty decent. Still got a decent ways to go. Shoot, Josh Berry has been up in the top five most of this race. Most of this race. And who was that? Was that Corey LaJoy again? No, that is. I can't. No, that's Truex. They're gonna have to get around him. Um, I went to Magic Kingdom. I reckon that's part of the Universal Studios area, and yeah, the Magic Kingdom. Yeah, if it's Magic Kingdom, is that where the Harry Potter and all that stuff is? Because if it is, that's where I went. But that was like 12 years ago. That was like 2011 when I went. Oh, John Hunter Nemechek. This is gonna be scary. Oh, jeez, everybody's getting loose. And Bubba Wallace is up there too, but still. Oh. Okay, I went to Universal Studios and I went to the other section. I can't remember. And the only thing is, I never went to like Disney. I didn't go to Disney in Florida. There's going to be a big one. Everybody is trying to get in line so they could pit, but it's going to be so difficult. I'm just waiting to see who's going to come in and pit. I tell you what, if Larson wins this somehow, that would be a really cool race win with all that damage on the side. We're really nervous on what John Hunter Nemechek is going to do because everybody knows how John Hunter Nemechek races at these plate tracks. Yep, there he goes. There goes John Hunter Nemechek. I knew that was going to happen. Luckily, nobody else didn't get collected. What? Did he get pushed or did he try to clear, go down? Okay. Oh, he got pushed by Larson. Look at how the car is. It didn't flip over anything. Everybody's gonna pit. Yep, everybody's gonna come down pit road, pit, and see how it goes. It's so weird not seeing grass on the backstretch. But I wonder if they're going to put grass back for the 24-hour race. But I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of wonder if they are, but I doubt it. Well, pit road is closed right now. And now Kyle Busch is leading this race. Kyle Busch has got a good car. He's just going to have to get out of pit road ahead of everybody and have a good. He's just going to have a good stop and be aware of his surroundings. All right, big move. That was a huge move that Justin Haley pulled to get the lead. Really paid off on him. Mm. Yep. It's gonna be wild. This race is wild. Look, even though we're looking at the drivers that are looking to win to get into the playoffs, but for some reason you get that little thought of like somebody that is out of the ordinary is gonna win this thing. All right, here we go. Everybody's coming down pit road. We just gotta hope for a good stop for Kyle Busch. Gotta have a great stop for everybody if you're looking to somebody to win this race. Larson only got fuel and it's just gonna be fuel for Kyle Busch. No Goodyear tires. And Cindric, Keselowski, Larson, McDowell, Busch, Logano, Blaney, Berry, Briscoe, and Wallace. They didn't take no tires at all. Okay. It's all just fuel. But hear me out. The ones that are in the way back, like Bowman, for example, I'd more likely he took tires for sure. Yeah, more than likely Bowman did take fresh tires, which I don't blame him. Mm. I do want to try this whiskey that Chris Stapleton is selling. I do want to try it. It's called Traveler Whiskey. I want to see if they have it. Let's see. Let's see. I want to see how much it is though. Oh, it's $30. $30. I wonder if. Okay, it is $40. They do sell it, so it's like $40. Maybe might pick it up. I don't know. Oh yeah, the fun is definitely gonna happen. Oh, that was contact on the right rear for Christopher Bell. Tight exit. Oh, right in front of BJ McLeod, and Bell got hit. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about right there. The Mint Mobile commercial. All right, get ready. It's 10:25 on the East Coast, and we're getting ready for the restart. Here we go. Green, green, green. We got Cindric and Keselowski on the front row. Well, he is Austrian. And Logano is going to push the crap out of McDowell. Kyle Busch just needs something. He needs some good luck. Larson is really pushing Cindric. Even if Cindric does win this race, he still deserves it because he's been up there. He's been up there all day in the top 10. It'd be really cool if Bowman was up there too. You know, try to get that Daytona win under his belt. Oh, Keselowski's getting pushed like crazy. And they're trying to form a third lane. Keselowski's got a penalty. For what? Jumping the start? So they penalized Keselowski, but they didn't penalize Hamlin. Okay. They didn't penalize Hamlin at Richmond. But Cindric was waiting. Like, he waited for so long, though. Now, honestly, we don't know who's going to... You know what? I don't blame Keselowski. I don't know. That's crazy. Now Bowman is forming the third lane. Somebody might go with him. Somebody might try to go with Bowman. Oh, I see. Michael McDowell is trying. And Kyle Busch and Josh Berry. No, there's Josh Berry just going up in front of Bowman. Now Keselowski is serving his penalty. You know what? That might be the best thing right now because if not, I sense a crash is going to happen right now. I have a feeling something is going to happen. It's best to pay your penalty going ahead like right now instead of waiting. And I kind of wish Keselowski did his penalty a lot earlier. Oh, Cindric almost lost it. Jeez, that was scary. And Cindric and McDowell are battling for the lead. And Larson is up there. Don't want to... Oh, jeez. You know, the thing is, they still haven't changed tires. I know Bowman changed tires for sure. He has to have fresh tires. There's no doubt about that. Come on. Come on. If Bowman can really get up there, that would be perfect. Now here comes Larson. Oh, Larson almost got turned. Whew. Larson almost got turned. But they're going for it. Cindric is going to hold up the 4. I can't believe this is happening. Logano's in third, too, man. This is going to be wild. All right, we're 10 to go right now. And jeez, man, you still have, like, this whole cluster going on. And I'm kind of worried for Larson, too. He's, like, really loose. Cindric is battling really aggressive, too. Oh, what in the world, Larson? Jesus. Jeez, Larson. Almost got turned. Almost got Cindric in trouble. I'm so nervous right now. I'm freaking nervous right now. Oh, there they go. They're back. Oh, McDowell! And Bowman got hit. Damn. And Bubba Wallace is involved. Dang. Larson. There's Logano. Knocked the glasses out a little bit. Damn. McDowell went for a wild ride. What if he could still go? I don't think he can, but I don't know. Dang, that sucks for Haley. Well, look at that, man. That's freaking wild. It sucked Bowman got involved, too. Well, maybe. I mean, they could probably take that down. I hope they can. I really hope they can. That's freaking wild. Almost had a flip. Sucks Bowman got hit. Damn. Dude, that's a heck of a view, too. I want to see the in-car camera of Logano. I tell you what. Hold on. Let me see his car. Okay, I don't know how bad McDowell's car is. I know he got up in the air, but still. I tell you what, dude, Kyle Busch's luck is there. He's got the luck. He almost, look at that. Almost got taken out. Dang. Mm. Oh, this is going to be one heck of a view, too. Oh, never mind. Mm. Oh, man. That almost would have knocked the camera out. I tell you what, both of my guys are still racing. Both of my guys, surprisingly, are still racing. Jeez, that's a heck of a view too. Now I don't. Yeah, Bubba Wallace's car is kind of destroyed. I know Bowman got involved, but I wonder if they can just take that down, please. Just put a lot of bare bond on the back end of that car, please. That's all I'm asking for. Unless I could just knock the deck lid off. Well, still got a decent amount of cars on pit road. I want to see Bowman's car. I tell you what, I really love that 45 money line teal blue. It looks great. I know it's a very simple looking car, but it still looks good. And also, I'm trying to get to. Excuse me. I'm also trying to get to three 3,350 subscribers by the end of this month. So that's the goal. And if I mean, not 3,000. It'd be nice to have that, but I'm trying to get to 2,350 subscribers by the end of this month, and at least try to get to 3K by the end of the year, if that's possible. But anything's possible. I just got to keep grinding. Dang. Mm, still got a decent amount of cars. I'm surprised Blaney is still going. I mean, he really rammed in the back of his teammate. Dude, I just want to see the onboard camera of Logano, like seeing that view. Okay, Bowman's car looks like they just need to put a shit ton of bear bond on it. That's what it looks like to me. That's all I'm asking for is just a shit ton of bear bond on the rear, and I think it'll be fine. I think. Yeah. Kyle Busch has a chance to win, but he's just gonna have to be very, very lucky. He's just gonna have to get lucky. Well, Bowman's back on track. I guess they put a shit ton of bear bond on his rear. That's what I would do. And to tell you what, the possibilities of him, he might get a top 10 out of it. I don't know. Austin is like no, he's not even near Kyle Busch though. Oh hell yeah, Robert! And also, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Hope you have a great birthday. I tell you what, I really love those crew shirts with the zip on it. It's really good quality, and I want to get the BJ McLeod falling in reverse crew shirt. If I can find a way to get one, I would love to get one. And I know Ronnie Radkiss is very controversial, which is not surprising, but I like some of Fallen Reverse's music. But, and to be honest, if you love music, and especially in bands, there's a lot of bands that have members that are shitty, like Vince Neil, for example, or Axl Rose, and even the lead singer for As I Lay Dying did some shitty things, really terrible things, but people still love that band. And I'm just saying in general. The good thing is I still have another water bottle too. All right, choosing. I'm kind of happy Bush went to the bottom with Cindric though. Yo, Harrison Burton and Todd Gillen, even Austin Hill and good old Eric Jones are there. Look, I'll be down for a top 10 if Bowman somehow gets it, even with his wreck car. As long as he's not, I don't think, hopefully he's not a lap down. That's what I'm worried about. If I was Byron, I know going for the win would be the best bet, but if he can't, I would definitely try to help Kyle Busch or something. At least put another Chevrolet in the playoffs. That's what I would do. And it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a wild night. Ow. I mean, look how dented up his car is. Still got a long ways to go in this thing. Still got a long ways in this race. I'd like to see Kyle Busch get in the playoffs and keep that streak going. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But getting ready for the restart. Parker Resloff is in 12. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Going through the gears. It could be Bell. It could be Barry or Cindric. Or it could be anybody else. But here we go. I see Busher on the outside trying to make a move. Jeez, I'm nervous. Big run on the outside. They're going to push in the corner. That's not going to be good. Oh, man. Barry and Cindric are battling for the lead. But you got to watch out for Kyle Busch. Oh, Kyle Busch is pushing the crap out of Cindric. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, okay. 2 to go. I'm getting nervous like crazy, dude. I'm so nervous right now. Like, I'm shaking. because you just don't know how this is going to end. Oh no. Whew. Oh, there they go. They're wrecking. Oh, it Barry's upside down. He's flipping. And he's going to hit the inside wall. Upside down as well and spinning like a top. Yep, he's still spinning. And there's a bunch of cars involved too, man. A bunch of cars involved. And Barry is still spinning upside down. And Eric Jones is involved. Cindric's involved. I saw Kyle Busch make it through. Even Byron's involved. Yep. This is going to take a while. They're going to have to flip him over. I knew a flip was going to happen. It was only a matter of time. It was just getting nerve-wracking. Hope he's okay because he hit the wall upside down too. That's... Yeah, when the race is being red flag. I wonder who got the lead. Hold on. Yep, Kyle Busch is the leader now. And Harrison Burton's in second. They're going to flip the car over. I know Gio. You see where Gio sits, he's he's gonna, he's gonna be like, I haven't seen a flip ever since, as many times I've been in Daytona, I haven't seen a flip. And I'm like, dude, you need to sit higher to see a flip if you want to. Another fail. Well, here's the thing. Flipping is going to happen in NASCAR no matter what. It's going to happen always. It's going to be hard to prevent a flip. The best thing they can do is to keep the car down, but it's not going to stop a flip at all in racing. Yeah, I hope Josh Berry's all right. I mean, even though he flipped, the flip wasn't that bad. It's him hitting the inside wall upside down. That's the thing. Um, the good thing is McDowell's okay. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome for the puppies. Yeah, I mean, the thing is about cars, I mean, they're easy to flip, but in general, I mean, race cars are pretty easy to flip over, especially going that fast. At that high rate of speed, you're gonna flip easily. Contact with Cindric and Barry got upside down. And I think everybody's clapping, so that means Barry more than likely is out of the car. He still hit the wall upside down. And I'm just hoping he's alright. I guess he's out of the car because I hear the crowd clapping. You see, that's the thing. They can make the car as safe as possible. It's just not going to stop a flip. And I want to see this replay with Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon got slammed. Nah, when you said When you said imagine Austin Dillon wins, yeah, he ain't gonna win. He got doored pretty good. That definitely destroys Tyrod. I see Austin Hill went sideways in the field too. The way how the car hit the wall upside down, it still bounced back like a ball. All right, chain reaction, and 33 gets turned. I don't know how many cars are left. Well, hold on. Well, that mainly took out at least 3 to 4 cars out of this race, more than likely. Ooh, Byron really hit the wall. Somebody almost got Somebody got airborne in the mid pack too. I don't know if anybody saw, but somebody else got up in the air. I think that was Jones that got up in the air a bit. Hold on, let's see. They're gonna keep showing that replay of Josh Berry flipping. Hmm. Oh yeah, 43 got in the air a bit. I was right. I thought it was either going to be Cindric or Barry to win this race, but that wasn't the case. You got good old Harrison Burton tagging along with Kyle Busch. 38. Oh man, Jones was up in the air a bit. Parker Reslaf got through. That means Bowman can try to get a top 10 this race. I don't know about Austin Dillon. He took a real good hit. He had a real good hit on his on the right side, right front. I'm gonna be honest with you. If Kyle Busch wins this, I'll be very happy because I want to see him keep his streak win and be in the playoffs. But if Harrison Burton wins, that would be like the biggest fu to the Wood brothers. And look at this. Bowman is literally like close to the top 10. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, he's like 5 spots from the top 10. All right, yay. Yellow. Fire back the engines. Here we go. Yo, Parker Resloff could win this race. That would be something. That would be his like second cup start. The integrity of the roof. Jeff Burton with his fancy words. My ear. Yeah, I'm surprised Larson is still racing. Like, for real, though. And Byron he's gonna need a push. His right rear tire is down. I mean his left rear tire is down. I'm surprised Larson is still racing. Well, here's the thing. Cindric's car doesn't look that damaged at all. It's just the right side is all fucked up. I mean, he did have a car like land on him, kinda. Now they're interviewing Joe Logano. You know, when I was thinking of the McDowell crash, kind of reminds me of Tony Stewart's crash from 2012 at Talladega. But he didn't. But you know, uh, McDowell didn't fully go upside down like Tony did, but it was very close. Well, the good thing is everybody's all right, and their crashes they've been having. I mean, they were involved. Everybody seems okay. And here's the thing: if let me ask y'all a question, and I want to see if y'all ever remember this quote from a video game, one of the greatest games that was ever created. You can't, and this guy actually dies when he after he says his quote because he wanted to go anyway. You can't beat gravity. If y'all remember that quote from a specific game, one of the greatest games that was ever made, one of the best stories out there in gaming history. And it has a second game, but the second game is a prequel. If y'all can guess that game where there was a quote in it, he said, "You can't beat gravity." If y'all know what that is, pat yourself on the back. And I'll give you a hint. The game came out in 2010. If y'all can guess it, I'll be really happy. But I have a feeling most of y'all are gonna Google it. Exactly. You can't beat gravity. You can't. And as fast as they're going, you can't deny physics. I'll give y'all till 11:08. I'll give y'all till 11 p.m. I'll give y'all till 11 p.m. for that guess. If y'all don't get it, I'm gonna say the answer. What game it came from? That was a wild ride for Josh Berry. Y'all got 1 minute to figure out what game it was from. It even won like game of the year, I think. It had to be. It had to win game of the year because of how great it was. And it's also created by it is also said by one of the greatest villains in gaming. You probably got like 20 seconds. Never mind. Red Dead Redemption. It's when John Marston and Dutch had their final face off on the ledge of the mountain, and before Dutch, does his thing, and before he does his thing, he said, "You cannot beat gravity." One of the greatest games ever made, and definitely replay value. But pace car's off. Here we go. About to get ready to go green again. And 3, 2, 1, going through the gears. Here we go. Overtime. Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle Busch. Yo, Parker Resloff is up there too, man. He's been having a shitty season. It would be a miracle if Parker somehow pulls it off if he doesn't win. But it's not going to work because Kyle Busch is leading. He pretty much shoved the shit out of Bell. Oh, Cody Ware's up there too. I didn't realize that. Okay. Yo, Cody Ware's going to give a heck of a push. Watch. He's going to get a heck of a push. Kyle Busch is out too far. He's out way too far. Kyle Busch is out way too far. I have a bad feeling about this. Harrison Burton is not out of it. He's going to get a huge run. Kyle Busch is going to have to block. Parker Resloff is going for it, but he's going to be hanging out dry. Looks like it. One to go. I mean, this is it. Final lap. Final lap. Here we go. What's going to happen? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Kyle Busch is still leading. Kyle Busch is leading. Kyle Busch is leading still. He's going to have a huge run with Bell. Harrison Burton is coming back. What's going to happen? Somebody's going to get loose. Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton to the lead! And the 23-year-old. Is Harrison going to pull this off? I think he is. No, I don't know. I don't know. Busch goes low. Harrison Burton wins! And Brad Keselowski got sideways. I hope he's okay. I saw Keselowski go sideways. Harrison Burton wins Daytona. He's in the freaking playoffs. Oh my lord. Harrison Burton is a cup winner. And Jeff was there to see it and be in the booth for that. What, dude? Harrison Burton got Wood Brothers' 100th win, and he does not have a ride. Now Harrison Burton's in the freaking playoffs. That's really gonna fuck everything over. Harrison fucking Burton wins at Daytona. I can't believe it. That's why I tell everybody that anybody could win Daytona or a super speedway race. You gotta be freaking kidding me. The race was interesting. But that is a good question, though. Hard contact. Harrison Burton wins Daytona. Dude. Dang. That's that's crazy. That's freaking crazy. Harrison Burton wins a cup race. That's awesome. First career win, 98 starts, advanced to playoffs for Harrison Burton. That's cool. I can't believe we just, I mean, history in the making. Well, that's it. That is it for Daytona. Yeah, Lando Norris is on pole, and Ferrucci's on pole for IndyCar, but supposedly do the IndyCar live reaction stream tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to that. But thank you everybody for tuning in to this live reaction. It's been it was fun doing this. Like, looking forward to seeing how next week is going to go for Darlington. But Harrison Burton got his first Cup win. That's crazy. That's just crazy right there, man. And but can't believe it. Cannot believe that actually happened. But thank you all for watching. If you enjoy, hit the like button and subscribe for more if you want more NASCAR live reactions. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Threads at Nicholas Carbon 13. You can follow me on X, and you can follow me on TikTok at SmokeCarbon13. But thank you all so much for watching. Love every single one of y'all. And make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe for more, please. Thank you all. Love every single one of y'all. Just remember, stay gold.